What is up, fellas? Hopefully, all is well. Madden NFL 07 just came off of a Super Bowl winning season, just in our second year with this Texans team. Just removed two from a top 10 pick, if I am correct. It was Walker out of Texas A&M, safety. Dude was a beast during the postseason, but looking at the standings so far, Dolphins are kicking ass all of a sudden in the AFC, but this Texans team is 0-2-1. I believe it was a tie against the Tennessee Titans at the beginning of the year. But this week, going up against a 3-1 Chicago Bears team. Really solid defense, but overall, though, I think their offense is complete crap. Rex Grossman's out of town. We're going to take a gander over at the Bears roster. Of course, one of the best centers in the league. They did pick up Todd Heap, so they do have Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Alex Brown on the outside. I can't pronounce their left end, but the dude's a fucking beast as well. But Cedric Benson, rest in peace to him. Since his passing, I believe, like half a year ago. Texas, great running back with the likes of Ricky and Earl Campbell. Why the hell am I over here just thinking about Earl Campbell out of anybody at Texas? Who knows? But solid offensive line. Their quarterback play, though, a guy that they drafted last season in the first round, just It's offense. When looking at it, it's basically this week for just looking at their roster as well. We already know the Chicago Bears have a top defense. In real life, we knew this just going up against a team like this. Chicago Bears known as being one of the better defenses around this time, especially with their linebacking crew with Lance Briggs and Brian Urlacher. But you do have a set of three very, very solid cornerbacks, so it's going to be interesting how Roddy White and Andre Johnson line up against this team. But a good thing, though, is it looks like two very solid defenses going up against each other, and we saw how well this offense for the Texans finished out the season last year, obviously winning against the Falcons, who we had actually beaten earlier on in the year last season in the regular season. Pretty much now at this point, it's just this defense is gonna feast. I know it's 0-2-1, just not a great start at all whatsoever. Yet it was a slow start last season as well, and I would have to say our division. I know that you do have Peyton Manning, the Colts. But hey, this is a really solid young Texans team. I have faith in them, even though the start of this game for the offense is just a little shaky. Besides that pass to Mr. Cook, and that pass right there looking shaky as well. Not good. Glad it wasn't intercepted, but now this defense just getting things done. Greenwood on the blitz. Nicely done with a hit on Young. Young just cornerback blitz. Offensive line's not able to pick it up, or at least not able to hold against it for long enough. Took a bad angle to begin with. But again, just none of these wide receivers are talented enough to beat our corners. And right now, we're trying our best with our talented wide receivers to beat their corners. This game is already showing off to be similar to the Pittsburgh Steelers game in the playoffs that we had. I believe it was the divisional round after the win against the Baltimore Ravens. But a nice tackle right there by, I believe, the rookie, but a crazy play right here. It's a fumble off a bad pass by Young, and then a ginormous hit by Mr. Smith, D-tackle for this Texans defense. And then David Carr just able to just sneak that one in finally for a nice pass completion. That was the first one I think he had in about 5 or 6 attempts since the pass to Cook. Now this offense trying to have a little bit of identity rest of the game. Nice little pass right there by Andre Johnson. So what are we going to do? Nice little run there up the middle. Might be, the secret sauce right here. We saw it with the likes of Stecker in Madden 2004, but nice broken tackle right here by Dominic Davis. The dude's a stud. 94 overall, dual threat running back, can easily catch a couple passes out of the field. But speaking of someone who's just beyond a stud, but I'm not going to describe him in a good way. Darren Sharper off the field, but a nice interception right here by them. Then it's going to be, of course, Chicago Bears ball. They're going to get a first down after the nice little 2-yard rush. Didn't need much on 3rd and inches. Now 3rd and 6 later on in the drive. Play action to Cedric Benson, but Mr. Bradley's going to catch that without forward momentum, helping him out on that one. But a beautiful, beautiful play. More so, play made by Dominic Davis. Nice broken tackle. It was just pretty much an automated broken tackle, but this is one of the better plays of the day. Cook trucks the man. I tried to truck him again. I don't know. Have y'all ever been successful on getting like 2 broken tackles with the highlight stick on the same play? I don't think I have. I don't know. I just can't remember. I've played tons of Madden, obviously, at this point. Playing a game that's, 13 years old, 14 years old this year. Just, that should have been picked off. But I would hope someone's had some badass play like that. But again, that's a fullback getting 30 yards. I have no reason to be complaining right here. And then bringing the pain is Mr. Payne, D tackle. It's going to be Houston Texans ball again. Nice rush right there by Dominic Davis. But our tight end, who I'm hoping Owen Daniels can improve to take over for in the next coming seasons. It's not really like, maybe he's better at pass blocking, or rush blocking than Owen Daniels. That's my guess. But Putzer, overall, I just want him out. And maybe we just have enough weapons at running back with Roddy White and Andre Johnson at wide receiver. Maybe we don't need a tight end necessarily, but hey, it can only help. But what would help? Andre Johnson fucking sticking up 2 hands on that one. And also what would help is nice touchdown saving tackle though, only being up by 3 points. But my God, fellas, you just made that man's day for the most part. 3 catches, 39 yards, pretty much about 60-70% of that is on that catch. It's going to be a first down, and there's going to be no huddle on this one, but it's going to be a sack. I think it's another sack by, I think it's Payne this time, or Nope, it's Mr. Payne. Should be his second sack on the day. 2nd and 16. No huddle again, just to try to save time, and I go for the interception. Just quick lesson. I know it's fun to get interceptions, but more realistically, just if you don't feel completely confident on jumping a pass, just go ahead and just bat that shit down. There you go. Bat it down. I was actually going for the bat down, even though it looked like a pick. But Cedric Benson just gets his fucking bell rung on this one. Beautiful hit. This defense, we saw it in the postseason last season. This team loves to put the helmet on people and getting things done. I dig it. I'm down for it. And unfortunately, we're going to have to give up 3 points. But it is what it is. It's all good. It's not a big deal, and it's going to be just 3 points given up on the drive by this Texans defense. Now 3-3. Texans with the ball here at the start of the second half. About 10 minutes. Well, of course 10 minutes. It's only 10-minute quarters in this one. But team's moving the ball decently well. It's going to be a big chunk of yards right here. This guy might be one of the steals of the draft. Mr. Crawford getting things done. The dude can leap out of the building, and not only that, the dude has already been improved on catching. He's got 98 speed, 6'3", 98 speed, already fastest player on this team. I dig it. I hope most of y'all can dig this. It's going to be fun to use this guy as a third type of wide receiver behind Roddy White and Andre Johnson, and just in case we can't afford the likes of Roddy White, but we're going to keep Andre Johnson, of course. I mean, I'm not going to be the type of guy who does that to our boy, especially if we're going to win a Super Bowl and give him a Super Bowl in this one. We might as well keep the man. But Chicago ball, but again, it's going to be player of the game. Mr. Earl, he already had the interception earlier, and now this time he's going to take it back for 6, make that 2 picks on the young day. Only 1 tackle. Got 1 more interception than a tackle, but hey, no one gives a shit about the number of tackles you're dealing with when the man is over here with 2 interceptions, 1 taken to the house, and a nice little tackle right here by Greenwood. 3rd and 2 now for this Texans defense. What's going to happen? Nice little catch by Foley. No Foley on that one. It will be a first down for this Chicago offense. And then right here, Terry Glenn just gets his shit hit by Earl. So there you go. Injures his chest, but he's only going to be out for 1 play, which is strange to me. Fucking D-tackle Smith had a great game overall except for this play. Jumped off sides. It was 3rd and 9. Incomplete pass. But now 3rd and 4 on pretty much what is a rerun on the previous down, but even more leg room to deal with for this offense. But they're not going to do it. I mean, Young, it's just, you have a new quarterback. Rex Grossman's gone, but this Chicago team pretty much seems like it's got the same limitations as before. Great defense, but not able to utilize that great defense because I just don't think this offense can do anything worth the damn. It's just, just comes a point. I know they say defense wins championships, but there comes a point if your team cannot score more than 3 points. Mind you, they're playing against one of the best defenses in football with his Texans squad, but still. But with a 59-yard attempt, I actually pull a full-on Madden 06, like the kick meter. It used to be, first time I think I've missed a field goal of that like with the new kicking meter that you had in the later Maddens. Not good. And right here, 2 drop interceptions by Dickerson. The guy's been improving at cornerback. Maybe another guy that we can save money on, build upon him. But a guy that I know for sure, like Andre Johnson, the other side of the field, Mario Williams. People still talk about it. Dude, there's a reason I was the number 1 pick. We find that out in hindsight, but not really for the Texans. Dude was worthy of it, and the dude was a stud. He's a stud on this team. He's already like 92 overall. Makes sense if you're going to be in your 3rd season with the team, and it's a Super Bowl winning team. Right here, I don't know about that. Shit looked like Madden 2004 on the defense, but here you go. Philip Buchanan's looking good. Dante Robinson's looking good. Walker is always looking solid. And then I thought that was going to be another pick by Earl, but it is what it is. 3rd down, turnover on downs. And then we got Dominic Davis right here on 3rd down himself. Later on for this Texans drive, it's going to set up what's going to have to be settled down as a field goal for this offense. 4th and 4, 33 yards for Josh Brown, who I believe made the Pro Bowl last season, amongst a plethora of other Texans players. 13-6, make it 16-6 as he puts it through. Nicely done. Now up by 10. What's going to happen on pretty much is the final big play. No. Play after this. Nice sack on that one. Now 3rd and 16. Faggins comes in, hits the crap out of him, and there you go. 3rd interception on the day. 2nd pick 6 by Mr. Earl. I don't think anybody else has had a better game than this man by far. Another pass deflection by the man. That will be the ball game. Houston Texans now finally get their first win of the season following a Super Bowl win. Wonder what the record is for most games to go as, I guess, most games played until first win. When you're the, Super Bowl champs. I don't know. But as always, fellas, take it easy, and we'll have some NCAA.